Hey, traders. Good to see y'all on this Saturday. Thoughts and prayers for all those in the Midwest where they got hit with, what, 30 plus tornadoes. And we have our first quad state tornado in recorded history. And the tornado was down for like 225 plus miles that broke the tri-state record, the tri-state tornado back in like the 20s. And that's history. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was looking at that, watching that all night, and that was insane. So, if you care about weather at all, that happened. So, should have a weather channel. Well, they have the weather channel saying I should have a weather stream. So, we just go live and cover weather and stuff. Anyway, so I think Benjamin Cohen likes chess. Well, I like weather, man. All right, so Bitcoin has held the critical inflection point that it had fallen below yesterday, but we did discuss it's not about the breakdown itself. It is about the immediate fall through price action an asset receives after the breakdown of the critical support. What happened? Immediately, the first candle of the new day, a bullish engulfing candle, was painted. An extremely valid bullish engulfing candle, as you can see. You don't lose the validity of the engulfing candle until you get a candle close below the open of that candle, which is down to like 47.1 anyway, which you don't want anything to do with the asset below 47.5. If you care anything about traditional technical analysis and ice line support resistances, we know what happens when you break that for real. You could very well see yourself at 42K again. That's the target, 42, 43K. But now it held. It literally held. And this is why, like, you know, yesterday on stream, like, we're not going to make calls here because it's all about the ifs. There's no real edge. You know, there's nothing like, I think you would say this would be maybe some bullish convergence that's beginning to play out some. It wasn't divergence. It made a higher low. RSI didn't get oversold again. And you're just hanging on, right? You hold above 48K long enough, you eventually make it up to 52.6 again. That's the target from here if it's going to actually hold. It's pretty simple stuff. Dang, Mary with Crypto. What's up, man? Jeez. Oh, we get some Leroy Jenkins in the chat for Mary with Crypto, man. Jeez. Oh.
Just checking in. Showing support. Been watching for over a year now. I come here when I need a reset. Thanks again, man. Keep it up.
Thank you, man. Well, honored to hear that, you know, I am who you choose to reset with, right? Sorry, trying to pay attention to I've been watching the Army-Navy game all day, and it's almost over. It's like 3 minutes left, and the underdog's winning. The 3-8 Navy team is beating the 8-3 Army team, which every year, man, if you watch this game, the underdog is normally not the underdog. It's like the Iron Bowl, kind of, right? Yeah. Rivalry games happen. So, anyway, that's your update on Bitcoin. If you were wondering, you're safe for now. Okay, you are safe above 47.5. You stay above it long enough. There could be, even from where it is literally right now, there could be 7% upside on Bitcoin. Yeah? That's it. All right, we can look at the daily and the weekly and stuff. All right. The daily, really big development here. It may not be big. It may be a joke. It may be bullcrap. But I'm not going to not tell you about it, okay? So on the daily, with 48 minutes to go, chat, a bullish engulfing candle will be painted. It will be confirmed at a critical area of inflection above the 200-day simple moving average. We've seen this before. We literally brought this up yesterday, okay? You had it where there was a breakdown, a technical breakdown below a critical inflection point support where you're going to frickin' 20K. If you do not get back above it, you got right back above it with a bullish engulfing candle. Okay, well, here we are, chat. We fell below a critical inflection point, and now we're immediately rejecting that technical breakdown, and we're bullishly engulfing, and we are at session highs right now on a Saturday. Thanks for being here. 52.6, if it holds and maintains, sustains, there could be some more gains, about 7% more gains. At least to go test the next level. If you can't break it, you come all the way back down to 48K. That could happen, man. All right? Just calling it how we see it. That's your Bitcoin update. Okay, so we can go to Ethereum. That is actually, if you can believe it, underperforming Bitcoin. Yes, underperforming, but at a very, very nice level. Yeah, that convergence didn't play out at all. They're just negative moment build. We know that though, right? We know there's always the chance you can get back to close to neutral and you can go positive. But the other side is you could start building negative Momo again, and that's what happened.
Hope you've been well, brother. Can I please get your analysis on
Oh, you
Australian
want some
dollar to
Forex,
US dollar?
huh? Sure, we'll look at some
Thank you,
Forex,
ma'am.
Mr. Pleb. Thank you, dude. So, though it is underperforming, you can clearly see how it is respecting some levels pretty well here for now. Or the demand line, as discussed yesterday, there's not much changed except some that engulfing candle could be presenting itself on Bitcoin. That's a new development. It wasn't here yesterday, but as you can see, the demand line, as you held it yesterday, you're holding it again. And that's it. Like if you stay above 39.50 long enough, you are going to 4,200 again, 41.79, and then maybe 43.84 again. Easy. Like why would you not? There is no price action where you ever don't do that. That happens every time. So you think about it. Bitcoin goes to 52.6. Certainly, Ethereum's going up to 4,200. Maybe a little higher. It might go to 43.84 if Bitcoin goes to 52.6 because it might start outperforming again. But for now, it's for the past few days, it has been underperforming. It's been losing more than Bitcoin and gaining less than Bitcoin too. That's just temporary stuff. What happened to the game, man? It keeps like turning off. There's no way this is live. I can't do it, man. All right. Heisman Trophy awards tonight. Imagine actually thinking anyone has a chance against Bryce Young. They don't. It's over. Can someone tell me if, like, for real, the score is still, or like there's still 3 minutes left in this game? Wait, it's 4th down and 6? Okay, Navy has to punt. All right, I got you. Also, some more developments.
Let's get it rolling. Don't let me down, chat. Spin, sugar. Smile.
What's up? Look here, listen. I mean, I'm thinking due to all this inflation, we might have to go up on spins. Because remember, we've already talked about YouTube. YouTube takes its cut, the IRS takes its cut, and inflation all at the same time. What am I supposed to do? Right? So, I don't know, man. Like it's my liver, it's my health, it's my body, right? So it's kind of like that might make sense. Chat, you get anyone in there that cares about me? What do you think about that idea? Because it's just kind of like someone comes in, starts like throwing down $10 super chats, like 30 of them. You're gonna get a chug. It's gonna happen, you know. So it's just like.
Can we look at the hex on the weekly?
Herbert, we can. I don't know. Can we? Yes, we may. We may look at Hex. Okay, so, yeah, it's Saturday. It's weird, man. It's really weird. Dude, I think, is Navy going to win this game? All right, so we kind of looked at Ethereum, like 4 hour, was actually really interesting here, okay? I mean, it's not unreasonable, an unreasonable area to maybe size up this asset for a potential long with a tight stop, right? I mean, I get it, right? The lower highs, the same lows, kind of like distribution with a buy wall, and there could be absorption of remaining demand going on. Sure, all right, if there's absorption of remaining demand going on and you're having a stop loss below that low that was created yesterday, then okay, you can stop that. It goes to 3,500 and lower. Ouch, you know, whatever. But what if... Look, man, you just don't know. You didn't know on Bitcoin. Like, no one really knew on Bitcoin that it was going to hold 40K when it back tested it numerous times. No one knew. Fear was extremely, stupidly high. Can someone find out the fear greed index, what it was at in September? What its lowest point was? Because that's like kind of, we're at 16 on the fear greed index at a critical support, and we actually held it again. Oh, it was even worse. It was way worse in July, just because of where we were on price. So you are holding a support. You don't know if it's going to hold, but if it does hold, this is exactly where it could rally, like hardcore. Do you get me? No one here is claiming we know when it's going, where it's going. Okay, but we do know critical levels, and we know how to, if it's at those levels again, near them, the closer you are to them, it is substantially easier to strategize a stop loss and an entry, because you're like, hey, I'll take a bet that it will hold because it's the second time now, and it's pivoting, and it failed to break it, and you're converging kind of on the MACD. Could be a lot better down at 42K. Yeah, maybe try again after it loses, if it did break down right from where it is. If it went down. Oh, if it goes down 15 more percent, maybe, yeah. After getting stopped out, you then take another shot at when it's 15% lower in value, because it might be at the PCZ of the harmonic, right? Just saying. The idea with Ethereum is it's a little bit better of an idea than Bitcoin for a long right now, just because, come on, man. I mean, it's the demand line and the horizontal line. Potential confirmation low in development with almost class B bullish divergence. It's more so it's just convergence right now. So we got 41 minutes till your close. We've got an hour and 41 minutes, I believe, till the Heisman Trophy ceremony. I'm super excited about it. It might be Alabama's first quarterback Heisman winner in history of mankind, and be like the 5th team in history to have back-to-back Heisman winners. It'd be amazing. Bullish divergence on the daily? I don't know about that. Nah. Look, I mean, nah. So the issue, my problem, anytime the RSI shows bullish divergence not oversold, it's kind of tough. Like, and the MACD doesn't help you either. Ideally, on the RSI, you're looking for an asset to be oversold once and then to get oversold again for a second time. And the second time it's oversold, it's showing higher lows. That's the absolute optimum premium best way to actually identify RSI bullish divergence. When you're in the neutral zone, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess the thing with Bitcoin is it doesn't really do that ever. Has there ever been a time when it shows bullish divergence not there really? It's a good talking point. That's not divergence. This is technically divergence, but you have to go back years. Yeah, look at this on the daily. Ethereum 131, and then the crash, the COVID crash, $93. It did diverge, right? Where you were oversold once and then oversold again, but a higher low, right? The best. So, but other than that, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. You don't really ever get bullish divergence oversold on Bitcoin since 2018 and COVID crash. So, I would feel more comfortable, like, if we could say that the MACD is diverging. I think you will. If you start pivoting and rallying here, it's gonna develop. The MACD, it's just, you start losing negative momentum right now, the argument will be certain of classic bullish divergence. But this is Ethereum. This isn't even Bitcoin. What the? Oh, certainly not any bullish divergence on the daily on Bitcoin. No, right? You made a low on price, then you made a lower low on price with lower levels of relative strength. And even on the lower low, like slightly, yesterday, it's another lower level. There is no argument for bullish divergence here. It's all bearish convergence on the RSI. The MACD, you could start getting some sort of argument, but it would need to start with something like a bullish engulfing candle holding above the 200-day simple moving average. Something like that. Yeah, you'd need that, and then maybe it can. Maybe you can say that you're diverging. Yeah. The same on both islands. Why is it not convergence? Why is it convergence and not divergence? You're talking about Ethereum? Same lows? You have a low, then a lower low. A low, then I mean that's like, look, on Ethereum, not Bitcoin at all, Bitcoin, but Ethereum maybe, like, you could use the stretch of an imagination to be like right there. Again, I don't like this stuff. I don't like the RSI when it's not, because there's just so much opportunity there's so much more downside potential. Like, when you get oversold and you're diverging, there's not much more potential for downside, right? Not really. But here, when you're neutral, there is a lot of room for downside where it could go get oversold and go to 30. But not if you hold support, not if Bitcoin's engulfing. So, I mean, that is technically, it is a form of divergence right now in the neutral zone, though. So not ideal. Anyway, let's move on. All right, let's go to, you know.
I like turtles.
Totals, trying to bullishly engulf as well with 37 minutes to go until this is a confirmed engulfing. And you're getting back above those levels. Oh boy, hold on. No, never mind. As soon as I mute my mic, they turn the sirens off. So the level that is oh so important from April, the candle high close, you're back above it. That's good news. So really, I mean, you don't have anything else to go by except the engulfing candle. So what we need to see tomorrow and the coming days is follow through price action to get us back above $2.3 trillion. And then eventually $2.4 trillion, which we couldn't do. We could not break that high from May. Yeah, you got some work to do, man. You definitely got some work to do. I mean, almost like without the scam wick and stuff, I can almost I'm just screwing around, okay? I'm just screwing around because it's Saturday and I'm allowed to. Almost see that, you know? It's almost like downsloping price contraction going on right there, but whatever, you know. Pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, so you had questions. You have even more questions today because now it's getting interesting again. Where it was like, oh, not so good, and like you didn't catch any follow through price action after the technical breakdown, right? The follow through price action was immediate rejection, just like Bitcoin and just like Ethereum. Ethereum did yesterday close below 39.53, immediately getting back above it like it was a joke, dude. All right, so that's it for now on those. Okay. We can go to Cardano, that's up 11%. Remember, chat, this asset is at an area where it could majorly react or reverse. Do you understand what's happening on Cardano? It's up 11% today. It is covering the previous candle. It is the engulfing. That is, on the daily, is a big deal. I mean, that's not a joke. That's quite significant. Seeing an engulfing candle at an 88% retrace of a mega-sized harmonic, the bullish bat, the size 172-day large pattern. That's pretty good, man. All right. So this is exactly where reversals happen, man. I'm not really sure on the daily if this is reaction low, reversal low, or if it's just still kind of painting a reaction low right here. Because sometimes what will happen on the daily, you know, it'll run up and make a much higher peak, and then you'll get a much more discernible valley on the daily, and that could take like weeks. So that is just, remember, okay? So you could be in reaction time. You are literally reacting now. Right. What if a bullish engulfing candle is getting presented at an 88% retrace, literally on the dot? What is a reaction if that's not it? The beginning of a reaction. Okay. Good stuff on Cardano, man. Nice. Dang it, man! Navy wins. Nice, dude. Navy wins. Heck yeah, the underdog. 3-8 beats 8-3. I love it, man.
Spin.
What's up? Yes, sir. So we talked about inflation. I think inflation's gonna start being something else. What's up, Hamdi, dude? Dang, man. Are you the Hamdi from the days of old? That name's so familiar. Can I even hear Leroy Jenkins, dude?
Hey, Mitch. I hope you're doing great, man. Could you please check Dusk/USD? Cheers. 0.5090000.
Of course we will, Hamdi, man. Hold on, though. I don't know what's going on in my
order
mixer.
at 0 is not gonna fill.
On my side, I can't hear anything y'all are saying. So weird. Andrew, absolutely not, dude. I mean, this is technically at an area where trade setups could be, yes, perceived. I would think your stop loss would be, unfortunately, below $1. Yeah, below the inflection point from March and how many other countless months we were here, right? I mean, that's your stop. I mean, that's in the textbook way, too. Here's the textbook trade setup, all right? I'm just saying, and again, you're reacting. I don't know if you're even showing the reversal type 2 return yet, okay? Tomorrow, you probably will get a chance for a pullback. It's up 11%. It'll probably go down a few percent, at least at one point tomorrow. But dude, if you go Casey Stubbs' way, his targeting, aggressive targeting, this is it. Taking us along around this area with the engulfing candle, and then a stop below $1. And then your first target is C, which is 279, and your second target is A, which is 310-ish. That is literally his way, his targeting for a bat, or the bullish pat pattern, according to him. Only real ones will get that meme, that joke, the bullish pat. Okay, that's literally it. That's textbook stuff right there. I just don't know, man, I think we're still reacting. Okay, anyway, never really good to long an asset when it's already up 11% on the day, but it's been getting devastated for months. This is so weird. I can't hear anything. Even though my volume's like maxed. Oh, I get it. I know what it is. It was my Bose. My manual Bose that was down. Whoops. All right, there's Cardano. Let's go to Binance Coin that didn't look good yesterday. It still really doesn't look good, man. Like, BNB doesn't look good here. It's probably going to do exactly what Bitcoin and Ethereum does, but there's lots of distribution here, and it's below critical levels of inflection from history. That's it, you know? I mean, it's not at a good spot. It's still not a good spot. Yeah, and before it breaks upward, right? What is this? I mean, there's going to be a supply line, right? This is nothing, right? I mean, that's just a downsloping channel. You're now in a short-term downtrend. You've been in a downtrend since you topped out in early November. And that's it. Until you get above 639, you got to be really, you know, I don't know here. I mean, there is one high. The one high right here, it's holding 502. Kind of reminds me of 39.53 for Ethereum is 502 for Binance. Yep. Okay, so no real action to take here. There's nothing like strategic for a long here. It's harder. It's like impossible right here to strategize a long entry if you're actually gonna regard inflection points as support and stuff, right? Ethereum, pretty decent. Even Bitcoin's kind of right. It was right there. 48K is kind of that level. This isn't at it. So. We'll see here. Oh, Almeida tipped me $25 13 hours ago, so I was not live certainly at that point. It would have said like 20 something hours ago. DHT to USDT. I'll look at that. I don't even know. There's no way he's watching right now. If he is, it's unreal. Pretty terrible. I mean, I get it. I understand the reason why you would be a boy. Yep, we're here. I know why you'd be asking, right? Because it's like, you got the M shape. It's the mega M shape. Probably shark, right? Definitely a shark, right? Because you go X, you go A, you go B, you go C, and then you go where? The 88% retrace. I can't believe this news, but it reminds me kind of like something like ICP, where it's like, dang, dude, how long are you going to just be stuck? Look, okay, why am I plotting 155 as an area of resistance? Because that was that daily candle high close September 17th, candle high close November 24th, and the price action correlated to that December 6th, 15th, 10th of June.
Looks like a double confirmation of the bullish shark harmonic has completed and poised to break out. Thanks.
I mean, well, look. Thanks, dude. Ethereum name service is really cool. I mean, that's something you can certainly get behind. It's just cool, man. It's like be mindful of death.eth. So this one, talk about it's on its it just made its lowest price since July. Awful, pathetic, loser, right? I mean, aren't you? Look, I get it. It could be value perceived, low risk area, but my God. There are assets that are not doing it, like Ethereum. Think about Ethereum. Why would you own this when you could just long Ethereum, right? Ethereum that is not even close to its July lows. This one's at July lows. That's real bad. No one's accumulating this asset this year. No one. It's at the same price it was at December 30th. You know, Bitcoin December 30th was at like $28,000, $30,000 or so. And now it's at $50,000. Terrible. Just awful. It looks good because of this. But how long are you going to be stuck here? No one's buying it. No one wants it. There's no demand for it. So it may never rally. You know, there's famous economists, I can't remember who it was that said it. It's like an asset can remain undervalued forever. An asset can remain overbought or overvalued forever. So this thing is like, maybe at value areas, but no one's buying it ever. It just regarded the 200 moving average as resistance twice. I wouldn't touch it. I don't care if it's right here. Terrible. It looks almost more like it's going to break down and see 37 cents again because it's DHT. It's literally nothing. It's a scam coin.
HTR against that dollar, bro.
What's up, F? D, man. Yeah, dude, well, look. Thanks.
Can we look at FDM, please? Smile.
Sure, dude. Sure. Thanks, man. Krebs. Yes. Okay, so let's look at...
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Comrade, I'm glad you are safe. The witcher is crazy. The custom coins look amazing. I will buy one. Take care.
Yeah, the coin's insane. Zeke, you're killing it, man. I know you're out there. Kalishnikov, thanks for 3.6. Oh, real quick before we get to the request, we'll look at that. If you want to know. I mean, I pinged everyone in the Discord, so most people probably in here know about it, but I mean, look at this. This is what Zeke's been working on for months, and it's finally coming to fruition. Look at this. Here it is. Here it is, right? The silver coin, 0.999, whatever, painted Japanese candles. Silver is F. And then he's working on the gold one, too. Here's the gold one that's not quite complete with the painting, but it's beautiful, dude. Literally beautiful. So a big round of applause to Zeke for his wonderful craftsmanship, metal smithing, right? Thanks, dude. Okay. Anyway, get wrecked, DHT. No one wants you. Obviously, I don't care where you are. You'll stay a loser forever. Yeah, you could hold here, dude. It could rally, man, with no edge, really. I mean, maybe RSI. Dude, I just don't care. Like, I want to own an outperformer. I don't want to own a loser.
My cousin bought the top on it, and now
it's
he
not
wants
showing
to know
any
what's happening.
accumulation or
Also,
strength.
thanks to
I don't
the
want
guy
that.
who requested FTM.
Yes to these things you said. Sure. He bought the top. Nice, dude. Just next time, George Costanza, right? Just do the opposite of what he did last time or next time. Okay, next request was oops. Oh, I see it. Well, hey, you want to see another one of those fake outs? Another failed Head and Shoulders, which kind of look like Bitcoin on the 60-minute. Look what happens when structures like this fail to break critical supports. They rally. So Australian dollar to the US dollar is at a major inflection point. Duplicated trend lines. I don't know, man. Right? Because it's like you just made a lower high. Nice beautiful Head and Shoulders right there that played out in the end. And now, I guess, yeah, you're sharking. You got some sort of bullish shark pattern going on. Pretty real. I mean, this is probably undeniable. It's reacting very well. And it went a little deeper than the 113%, right? It went to the 1272. So you reacted, and we don't care about reactions. What we would want to see on AUD is, okay, it rallies a little more and then pulls back, and then we get a confirmation low. And we had no bullish divergence at all on the daily. When you get a reaction low and then you peak out and you sell off again, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for that. That's what you want, chat. It doesn't matter if it doesn't get there. If it doesn't happen, then fine. Just don't worry about it. Move on to something else that is showing you this. But this is how you gain a discernible edge on the market. Now, this is not a very. Let me just pull it up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, again, we were talking about earlier with Bitcoin or Ethereum, that. You want that. You don't have that yet. If you get it, mother of God, it's going to be real good. Then you're looking for the 4 hour to give you a signal to long. Okay, that's what we want. We don't have it yet. At the same time, there is a supply line way up yonder that you'll eventually have to break, man. So that's AUD. Could be setting up maybe for a trade setup, but at the same time, maybe it's just head and shoulders. And once you break, and this is why, right? It's really important to maybe get that confirmation low and starts rallying, because this could get devastated. This could be like, well, you just high, you made a high, then you made a higher low, then you made a higher high, then you made a lower low than previous lows locally, then a lower high than previous highs. So you're in a downtrend since February, right? This thing's been in a downtrend since February, undeniable. It's only made lower highs, lower lows since February, and that's just most recent too, December. You just made your lowest low since October of last year, over a year. So it's just like, this thing, what could happen, another like why you don't like long reactions, because this thing could eventually just roll over and the downtrend continues. Because look at it, all it did, right, at the buying climax in February of this year, made a lower low or a lower high than September of 2017 and February 2018's high. So you are in an undeniable long-term downtrend, right? Highs in 2012, then lower highs in 2013, 14, and then lower highs again in 2017, and another confirmed lower high this year. It could continue downward. You just don't want to be longing assets that are in long-term downtrends like that, especially after they just have substantially good runs. They make very, very 88 to 95% retraces from their previous high to low. Yeah, gotta be careful. So, okay, that's your AUD. Okay, Hex up 18%. He wants the weekly. The weekly, nothing to write home about. Almost got to those next levels hilariously. Right at its lows this week, Hex saw a price of 11.6 cents. I believe we use that word once you break 17.4 cents. You go to 10, 11 cents. You did it. You didn't quite get to the very lowest point, which was like 10.3 cents. But there's still nothing. Like, I mean, there's nothing on the weekly implying anything substantial yet. Not really. I mean, you could try to argue that this is some sort of pin bar. Not a very large wick. And your negative Momo is at its highest level of all time. Your RSI is at its lowest level since ever on the weekly. Never been this level. So there could be a little more downside if you go. It looks like it's going for full reset, where you go from the low point to high point, and you're not even at an 886 yet. So what'd you do this week? You went up and tested 17.5 cents as resistance. Just not really good, man. Downtrend. Yeah, nice bullish engulfing candle in development here. And you should have asked about the daily, because the daily you could be arguing bullish divergence, or you make a low on price and then you make a much lower low on price with higher levels relative strength, lower levels negative Momo, right, with an engulfing. So yeah, it could be trying to pivot here. Sure. Some divergence. Maybe a little seller exhaustion going on Hex finally. It's only lost from its all-time high to its lowest low. It's only lost 77% of its value in 76 days. Oh, that's a good 1% a day. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's Hex, man. Downtrend established. Its most recent discernible event on the daily is the lowest low of the entire correction. That's not really nice, man. That's kind of bad. Even if it does reverse here and rally, will it make a higher high than 20 cents or a higher high than 27 cents? Probably not. So until it starts making higher lows and higher highs, the trend is midterm bearish for now. Don't blame me. It's not my fault that it's making lower highs, lower lows, and we know how to discern a trend, which is consecutive lower highs or consecutive of something, right? Whether it's a downtrend or uptrend. I don't know, man. I know people wanted to play the wheel spin game. I didn't get any feedback on, did I? On the wheel spin inflation in my liver. No.
Hey Mitch,
I don't
love
know.
the education as always. How is track looking?
What's up, Benjamin? How's it looking? I don't know. Probably corrected with everything else, but we can add it to the list. How about that? Yeah, $15 per spin now. Fine, we'll do $15 per spin, which is really not even. Should be like 20, like a request, but okay. Yeah, I guess 15. All right, next request though, for real request, not spin request. Dusk to dawn. Oh, Dusk up 35% today. Wow, man. Well, this thing had to do a full reset in May, and it's just like, this is nice. Dang it! It even made an M shape. It even made like a Gartley or something right there. But you never got a type 2 return, did you? And yeah, so 43 cents, man. I don't know. Like when you're nice inverted hammer. Jeez. Nice engulfing candle and a nice inverted hammer and a nice rally today. But is there action to take on something up 35%? I'm never going to be like, oh, great time, man. So it's all about, can it break 43 cents? It's between two levels, right? It's between 27 cents and 43 cents. If it breaks 43 cents, there could be a lot of upside. I mean, obviously price discovery would engage, and you could Fibonacci a couple ways. I would just go from that highest high back from April to the lowest low, the correction. And I mean, your target, if it ever broke 43 cents, would be 56 cents, a 1.272 fib extension. But that's about it. I mean, we knew 27 cents was real. It broke back above 27 cents, went straight up to 43 cents, and then pretty much went straight down to 27 cents and held and pivoted and has gone straight back up to 43 cents. It's crazy, man. It's ping pong in between two critical levels of inflection. We've had plotted here for I don't know how long. The last time we looked at it, it's been a minute. So, yep, that's traditional technical analysis. It's not fortune telling, but it is, you can clearly see how it works, right? The way it works on all assets for the most part. Yeah, I guess I could lower my chances too. That's true. Of getting the chug. Let's see. Next one was. Ooh, nice bullish and golden candle. I'm looking for the chart with the data on it though. Sorry. Oh, Bueller. I don't think it has that much data anywhere. Anyone else know what this thing is? Dude, I can't find it. Someone real quick, whoever it is who be mindful. Which one is it, man? Because this is like not much data on ENS. Come on, dude. I will wait. I will wait.
Here's the other 5. Spin. 50% inflation.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Well, coffee beans are up over 100% year over year. Oats and grains or whatever up 100% in a year. So over 100%. It's like 114% or something stupid. Like, that's not a joke, dude. So you tell me. I'm pretty sure, like, Kellogg's like, hey, we have to raise our prices by like 30%. Okay, OKX, dude. All right, hold on. Because we were looking at it, right? Over and over. There it is. Oh my God. Chat. We're getting it. It's not quite the way I envisioned it. Didn't get oversold again, but it is diverging here. Yes, ENS could be considered at an actionable area, right? At 886, reaction lows, maybe reversal lows, dude. I mean, this is... So where do you think it could go? Well, what's it do historically? Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up? Maybe. Yes. Yeah, remember the harmonic? This was like painted before this even happened. This is just because it's M-shaped stuff. It's like harmonics, man. So, I mean, your first target's 6170 from here. It's up almost 4%. I mean, but yeah, you are like, you diverged. This 4 hour. Daily, I don't think there's anything. There's not enough data on this chart. Almost like a morning star. That's a like frickin' morning star hammer right there. That's kind of a hammer, dude. Almost not. It's not a bad looking candle right there. But where it is so important. And here's the thing, all right? If you go to the daily, the actual support that is so critical is 42.29. Did you hold it? Did you? Oh my God, you tested this where traders settled up a multitude of times. It's tested it again. ENS, a great spot. It is, Chad. I mean, this, hey, all these coins look like crap, you know, and this one's like pretty freaking good right here. So 61.70 and 75.92 if it holds. Okay. You're going to have to test. You're going to have to break $54. Sure. Dang, man.
And then, just like that,
Something in crypto is okay. Looked okay. Looked decent at least for now. Until Bitcoin traps. Should be fine. Alright, next one. Oh, did I not spin for that, dude? Here's your spin because you did the 15. Alright. You're right, dude. You drink. Okay. Moving on. Next request was HTR. Of course, it's an S coin. Kind of interesting-ish, maybe. I've been here before. I mean, remember that time its whole chart at one point was a harmonic? Like, there were a lot of assets that look like this anyway. Still in a long-term uptrend, man. Still making higher lows. Locally, though, I mean, you know, it topped out November 21st and is lower high, lower low, going sideways at $1.98. That dollar was created February 23rd, and then you correlated to it after that, April 26th. Look, August 21st, and now a couple times right here. I mean, this could be almost like Adam and Eve, potential Adam and Eve going on. I mean, don't you see an atom, a V, and then a U? Possibly. And if this actually rounded out, and it's all about Bitcoin, this won't play out if Bitcoin dumps, right? This is gonna go to 62 cents probably if Bitcoin dumps. Here my issue is like, I don't know, I can see a swing low there, and don't tell me it's a 618 right there. No, it's too deep right there for a formal harmonic. You know what? Yeah, I could see something else. Hold on, just give me a second. I haven't been here in a long time, even though I have been here. Is that a wedge? Good God, Chad, that is a beautiful falling wedge structure, dude. HTR looking pretty good here with this structure. It's pretty good, man. So if you stay above 98 cents long enough, maybe you're trying to confirm a bottom here. What my issue is kind of like, you're still making a lower high than the previous side, the previous side, the previous side. Ugh. Yeah. So there might be a little bit more work that needs to be done. But dang, dude, this is gorgeous. This is like textbook. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. Beautiful. Another ping. Sorry, dude. Like, So yeah, you're asking like, what should we do here? What should we do? It's up 11.5% on the day. Guh. You know, what are you gonna do about that? But anything above $1 is incredibly good. Could be really good. Why do I plot the wedge there instead of after the swing high? What makes the most sense? It literally makes too much sense right here. Like 3 touches, that is a clear, undeniable demand line that's being regarded. Right? How can you deny that existence? And then you plot this and it's converging, downsloping converging price action on this asset. And it's sandwiched between a clear demand line and supply line. Dude, TA, like, sometimes it's all about what makes the most sense. And it requires an open mind and creativity. It's inexact. But come at me. I mean, look at this. Anyway. Next one was FTM. Up 5%. I mean, it looked like crap. It kind of still looks like bad. I mean, it's below other levels of support resistance now, right? I think it's still in no man's land looking left. It is. Yeah, man, it's like... probably makes sense going lower, but I mean, that could still be very valuable. It's in a very, very well-established downtrend, dude. You get it, right? And this one's probably like a channel, right? Let me get rid of this supply line and just get out the parallel channel tool to use. And something like this, that's pretty solid right there. And that's kind of the way, maybe, let's see if we could adjust here a little bit. Oh, I like that. 1 and 2 on the top. I mean, that, look, you know, these things don't have to be perfect, right? But it is helping you visualize the downtrend it's currently in, right? You can see it. It's at the bottom portion of the downtrend. And it's below critical levels of support resistance. Now, if it gets back above 152, it could go to 187 very, very fast, and it wouldn't be that weird. Yeah, I'm sure you probably see yourself with a little M shape right there on the 60-minute. Probably a perfect little Gartley, right? Gartley bat, either one. The 555 club. Yeah, there it is. There's your bat. Your little textbook 60-minute bat that could take it above 152. And then go 152, you go to 187 probably. Well, I mean, I guess you're on the local highs too at 174, then 187. Oh my God, look at this, a 55%, 55.5% retrace is 555 Central Time. What? It's the 555 club right now. All right. You won't feel the effects unless you are Central Time currently. I feel it.
Look here! Look, listen!
That's it. That's right, appearing offline does not stop it. So don't even try. We have 4 minutes until your daily candle close. If you're enjoying the live stream, the Saturday stream, hit that like button below. So thanks everyone for being here. Let's go. Let's go. Crypto's safe until Bitcoin falls below 47.5. We're safe for now. It's the next request. Kind of weird price action on this one. Lena. I know it topped out. Egg's friend bought at like 8.7 cents. Get wrecked, dude, unfortunately. Extreme amounts of distribution, aggressive distribution, lower lows. You're in a well-established downtrend. Right? You could just probably get that parallel channel tool out just so you could visualize the downtrend. You got 3 touches on the top. It is literally textbook. That is perfect. You go 3 on the top, then you go 3 on the bottom. Touching, literally. Or maybe 4 on the bottom, almost argued, right? So, down here, I mean, you're not showing divergence. It would just be convergence if it held. But I think probably the better thing to do would be to wait for 3.1 cents again. Probably won't go there if Bitcoin rallies to 52.6. But, yeah, it's kind of a strange structure here. I don't really see anything that sticks out. I mean, I see an M shape maybe, but you just want to be owning assets that are making consecutive higher highs, higher lows. And a lot of times it's tough to it's tough to identify the absolute reversal of the downtrend you've been in since the buying climax November 7th, right? How do we, so it's not about really ever finding the bottom. It's about normally finding that second or third bottom where the major trend has reversed back to the long-term uptrend. Unfortunately, this isn't an uptrend. This has never been an uptrend in its entire existence. This is when it was listed earlier this year. It's only made lower highs, lower lows. It's showing some maybe possibly accumulation from July to now, but this is just awful.
Binance listing pump.
We'll be buying at 3, and then okay, he's up. Didn't he have like 25%? But 25% since whenever, May, I don't know. Yeah, looks like it's trying to pivot and make higher lows, I guess, locally. It's all about 4.8 to 5.1 cents. You break that, you're probably going to 6.9 cents. But don't you normally want confirmation? Let's get a confirmation low. Go back to 3.1 cents again. Maybe it double bottoms there. Maybe you get oversold again, and you diverge while being oversold. That'd be good. It's not like Ethereum. It's not like a lot of coins. This kind of trash. Lena's kind of definitely, without a doubt, trash. Kind of a loser, right? You're kind of a loser if you literally make the exact same price you did September 29th when Bitcoin bottomed out. Bitcoin got close, 88%. Didn't go all the way. This one did. Ethereum didn't even get close. Yikes. Oh yeah, it's in a correction right now. It is in a correction right now. This could take a while.
Not 0.03, 0.3.
Oh, 30 cents? Oh god, he bought way back before even that structure developed. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know if you're ever going to make that money back anytime soon. Might be next cycle if it does happen, but it's Lena, dude. Come on, think about it. You can't buy into an asset not having conviction on what it fundamentally is, right? You either go that way or you have a trading plan and an absolute stop loss where you are saying, if the price falls below this level, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm out. Because I know it's kind of bullcrap. It's a joke, but it's something that's tradable and could very well respect the TA because S coins respect the TA a lot, all the time. Sometimes it doesn't, but then it does, right? So that is the mentality. The only two mentalities you can have. Like, if you've done like studies on this project and you think, oh, big money's buying into it, it actually looks like it could, you could argue that eventually one day like people will mass adopt it and it'll gain, it'll be able to make money through fees or whatever it does. Okay, but like I don't think he did that. Did he really do that? No, he just thought Lena. He chose Lena as his beanie baby when it got listed, right? And like, hey, I'm choosing IOTA as a beanie baby. Oh, how'd that turn out? How'd EOS go as picking that as your beanie baby to just hold without a plan? It's not smart. It's smart to hold without a plan. Probably something like Apple or Amazon or Nvidia or AMD, things that make stupid money every quarter, undeniably, and they have to report it. That's easy. No plan. Just hold it, man. Okay. Not Lena. Come on. All right. This is tough because of Scamwix and all that, but it's just in a correction right now. Definitely a correction. I mean, this using open-minded thinking here.
CTSI hashtag Cartesi. Do
I mean,
you
something
see
like
any edge to
that, but
long it?
again, I think it could go much lower. I wouldn't even dream about track as maybe even half of an opportunity until it touches 91 cents for the first time since it broke it and back tested October 26th. I wouldn't touch it. I would stay far away from this. I'm just saying, from a technical standpoint, until it back tests old levels from April and March, and until maybe also when Bitcoin and Ethereum decide they're going to actually reverse their kind of short-term, mid-term downtrends right now, because they have been making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows in the midterm. So I would just wait on this, man. What? There's no, dude, these things go through corrections. They normally lose when they do this. They have insane buying climaxes, right? It goes to 350. It'll in the next like month or two, it'll probably lose 88% of its value because they all do that. Like all these S coins do this. They do it, the crazy run, and normally it gets ushered in by an M shape, right? A lot of times, but then it's like okay, eventually 88%. So like an asset making the mega M shape. That horizontal line support resistance is confluent with a 78% retrace. There'd be a 78% sale on track. That might make a little bit of sense, but I would probably want to wait till 55.6 cents. But yeah, I get it. 4 hour, maybe bullish divergence. Yeah, sure. Okay, it rallies, makes a lower high in the previous high, and continues downward. That sucks. Okay, there's your track, dude. No offense. Of course, never any offense. Next request. CTSI. It broke a demand line. Kind of some convergence going on. Nothing really sticking out to me as exceptional right now. No, I don't like it till it gets back above 89 cents. If it gets above 89 cents again, I'm going to like it because I think it could very well go up to $1.72 again. But until then, I think it could very well fall to 51 cents, 42 cents. It just had a really nice run and then dumped and then back tested levels that should have been support as support. It did, but then it rallied, and what happened? There was no one there to push the price up a multitude of times. So then it dumped again. And is now consolidating after a massive dump. And looking left, there are not really that many spots that make so much sense where it would like reverse. I think there are better assets out there than this. But yeah, if it pivots and gets above 89 cents again, let's talk. Have your alert set up at 89 cents because then you'll be like, dang man, but maybe it's probably just gonna fake out like it has countless times before. Because you need it to break, and then you need a back test of it as support because of that. I mean, look at that. How many people breakout buying got wrecked countless times from August to November, and then it broke, and then pumped, and then dumped, and could never sustain those levels as a true support. So yeah, making higher lows, good, make a higher low. As long as it makes a higher low, you're in good shape. The trend will remain intact. But I'm talking about support resistance. So make your higher low and then prove to me you're worthy of owning again when you break 89 cents. And for the first time in history, you can back test it, hold it, and then run and catch follow through price action and bids and demand comes in to where it runs to 172. But yeah, I like the higher lows and the higher highs, but that's about it. And we don't know if the bottom's in yet. It could go deeper. It could go much deeper. It could pivot at 51 cents and it's still in an uptrend technically. It's at 71 cents. All right, guess what, chat? Sorry, but a new day has been born. Bitcoin on the 4 hour has bullishly engulfed again. Bitcoin on the daily. Chat. Bitcoin on the daily has bullishly engulfed above a major level of inflection above the 200 moving average. Can we please get some? That is not a bad thing. That is really good. That's like literally how it starts. That's how reversals can start. You fall below levels, then you reject those levels, and they're back. You're back above them, and you engulf, and you're above the SMAs. You do stuff like this before you reverse. Look, even here, even down here. Look, I mean, an engulfing candle back above critical levels. Engulfing candle back above critical levels. Engulfing candle back above critical levels. Nice, dude. Real nice. Let's see if we catch the follow through. Let's see if the follow through is there. If the follow through is there, chat, 52.6. Now, think about this. Do not lose hope if the asset has to come and back test 48.163 as support before going. It's fine. Remember, this bullish engulfing candle is not invalidated until we get a daily candle close below $47,190. That's how they become. That's how Japanese candlestick bullish engulfing candles get invalidated. Okay, it's just the rule of it. So we're good. We're in this pretty interesting candle right here. All right, let's go to Ethereum. You didn't engulf. You did not bullishly engulf. But you did get back above 39.53, which is good. Really good. It's going to follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's showing something more bullish than Ethereum, at least locally right there on yesterday, hey, I'm good with it because this thing's probably going to run with it too, right? But this one's technically better because it's in the well-established uptrend and holding there not one time, but now working on two. We talked about this, my God, the day that December 4th happened and 5th, right? What we would want to see maybe is a second test of that demand line, of the horizontal line. You're getting that right now. Four-hour engulfing candle on Ethereum. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, it was real. It's definitely real. But, you know, it's just like, it's going to follow Bitcoin. And you just got to think, man, with the tech stocks, all-time highs, or at least like 5 of them driving the entire S&P 500 to all-time highs on Friday. You just got to think, man, inflation at 40-year highs. Money printer go burr. Bitcoin's going to catch up. It's going to catch back up, dude. Yeah, it's like, you think like, it's hard to fathom that the S&P is just going to keep going burr and all-time highs just keep getting hit. And that like Bitcoin's going to like go into this major correction like 2018. Well, they didn't tell you, or maybe they did, or maybe you were around. 2018, there was a pretty major correction. It was like COVID crash junior. Okay, I mean, we're talking the volatility was so high that the XIV, which is a fund that inverses volatility, got liquidated because it lost 70% of its value in a day. That's like in their prospectus. If it does that, then they liquidate. I mean, that type of stuff happened in 2018, and that's when crypto was going through a mega hard correction, just like the stock market. Well, guess what? Stock market's not doing that yet. So why is crypto going to do that? This thing's connected to the world, man. Just... Excuse me, my set list stopped. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live because, I mean, I want to watch Heisman. I want to watch Bryce Young win the Heisman, okay? I did something really stupid and bet on him to win the Heisman. And if you know the numbers right now, they're really bad. It's like, I might owe a lot of money if Bryce Young doesn't win the Heisman, chat. Just pay attention. Yeah, A-Rose, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Yeah, that was Janet Yellen back then, right? I mean, imagine how you could actually think you have an argument over Bryce Young, like what he did. No player in the entire world this year in college football did what he did. None. Just think about, he set the SEC championship record for passing yards. Remember, there have been multiple Heisman winners that have played in that game and won, and then won the national title. So you're telling me he beats their numbers, like shatters their numbers against arguably the best defense that we've seen in 10 years? He does it against them, and you're trying to tell me, oh, he won't win the Heisman? You're crazy, dude. You're literally delusional and a homer of some sort. Yeah, unfortunately for me, this year, it makes me look like a homer, but it's undeniable, okay? I mean, if you know me long enough, you know, like, I'm pretty objective about things. Before the Alabama-Georgia game, I said there's like a good chance we could lose that game. Anyway, sorry. There's more things to life than charts, okay? I mean, I know, on the stream, well, it's the weekend, dude. What do you want? We just covered a lot of stuff. I mean, we just covered straight, you know, an hour and 9 minutes of charts, you know? That's kind of interesting idea. Legion 420 in general chat. I mean, it's kind of looks interesting, you know. You don't even have to call it a wedge, but you can have the trend lines identified like that. That's fine. Okay, chat. So it's kind of like, what else is there to do? Like yesterday was a shorter stream because it's just like, I feel like I got everyone updated. And we did all the requests. And that's kind of it, man. So I guess I should do it again. You know, be sure to join the Discord. I've pinned it above.
Is it finally time to butt Square? Square, thanks, Mitch.
Yeah, or PayPal. Shoot, dude. Those things been just decimated. Thank you, Johnny. I mean, we can look at Square if you want, all right? No, it is not time. No, it is certainly not time to buy Square. It is time to be really scared of Square, all right? Look at this chat. Look. Hold on. Cardano, baby. So anyway, Square, look at this. It has broken down. It broke the extremely critical. It's the most critical support resistance on the entire chart right now. It broke it and has recently back tested it when it was once support, resistance, support. It is now resistance again. Yes, it's filled the gap. That's what it did. Until the asset, I'm telling you, until this asset gets above 197 and back tests it as support, I don't think you can want anything to do with this asset right now. Look at this. This is probably like a crab pattern. A major mega crab pattern. We're talking like possibly this, chat, outcome eventually. Talking like 133, 134. Yeah, look, some support resistance there. Yeah, come on, man. A peak from July, a valley from September 10th. An old gap fill over there. I mean, that's X marks the spot. So it's, you can't be bullish ever again until it does 197. It springs, back tests the springs. Then we're talking. Hey, we're in good shape then. But until then, man, the target from here is 133. That's it, pretty much. All right. And PayPal is just as bad. I think it's way worse, actually. So that's it, dude. That was your request. Yikes. Not time to buy yet. It has to do things. Holding the critical levels for now, chat. Until something changes. Now I'm out of my coffee. Yeah, JK, kind of. Crypto without any of the benefits of crypto. Oh, I don't know. It's like, it's centralized. Really, really centralized. Alright, so we're good, chat, I guess. I mean, hour 15-minute stream. Not bad. What are you going to do on the weekend? It's just, Bitcoin's beaten down, for a decent amount of time. It's been beaten down for a month, 30 days. That's enough siege of time to, and it being the weekend at the same time is just that good combination of, activity dying down, chat engagement, all that stuff, right? So I think we're caught up. Daily bullish and golden candle on Bitcoin is confirmed back above a critical inflection point on the daily. That's very, very good, and that's how things start. It doesn't mean that it's confirmed and it's gonna happen. I'm just telling you, we showed examples of what happens when you actually get candle close confirmation of a critical breakdown, and then the next day you engulf back above those levels. It's like it's like a fake out, and really good things can happen after that, and that's what happened on Bitcoin. So anyway, I hope you're now you have a little bit more clarity. Thanks for coming in. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Join the freaking Discord. Again, I posted it above. It's pinned. And until next time, respect the T. A. Roll Tide.